Hello, hello, fairy friends. It's Christiana, or Chris, with Fairy Whimsical Crafts LLC. I am so excited. I just uploaded my first video. Today's April 1st, 2026, April Fool's Day. So when I posted across socials that I posted my first video, everyone probably thought I was joking. Yeah, great marketing on my behalf, really, truly. I thought that one through. But look, that's a me, bitch. Look at me. Okay, not very flattering. She's not flattering, but shut. Hello, hello. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. We are going to try the clip method today, so I hope you can hear me as well as when it's like right here. But yeah, she's very cutesy, very demure. People still say that? Probably not. I'm always a little behind in the times, but I finished him. He's so cute. I just love him. Adorable. Like I said on my previous video, she is supposed to meet me at the Hinesville Flea Market to pick him up on the 11th. So we'll hold on to him until then. Now we have creative freedom to make whatever we want for the market. But what? Also, side note, I did not realize Easter was a Sunday. I'm highly upset by this news. I had, I'm so weird not talking anything. I'm like holding the windowsill. Oops, took the clip off too. Sorry, rambling. Let me get back on track. I got golden Easter eggs, like the fillable ones, you know, that you use for Easter egg hunts. And I was going to do like golden egg mystery surprises at my next market for Easter to go in baskets. Easter Sunday. Why has God forsaken me? No, not really. My bad. But irritated. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all these eggs. Maybe pair them with my chickens and put a little chicken side. Maybe still sell them as mystery golden eggs. Let me know, let me know. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna go through my patterns and see what I want to work on next. I'm thinking axolotls, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'll update you in a little bit. Hello, hello. I'm just popping in to update you. Today's April 2nd still. I changed my shirt because I'm a messy person and I made sourdough. It's fine. But I wanted to update you on what I decided to crochet. I'm sorry I don't have my mic on. I hope you can hear me. But I decided to go the axolotl route. I still have to embroider eyes on them, but how cute. I'm gonna make these into bag charms / keychains. But I have green, blue. I made 2 pink because if I were to buy them, I would buy the pink one. I might make a pink one for me. And then I started a purple, but I have to add the back frill and the gills. Ooh, I said it right the first time. But I want to make a red, orange, yellow, and maybe like a white and black one. And then I would have, I don't even know, like 7 or 8 of them. Maybe I could do like a variegated yarn. I don't know. I also want to make like big plushy versions too. Whenever I initially got this pattern, I didn't read it. I did not read it. I just typed it. I was just transferring, okay? I wasn't comprehending what I was reading. But I didn't realize it was going to be so small. It doesn't bother me because I make bag charms and things. I'll still keep the pattern because it's freaking adorable. But I do need a axolotl pattern for a large plush. I might creep on IG. But we're about to go to the gym, probably in like 20 minutes. So maybe I can finish up this dude and maybe an orange one. I'll let you know. Oh, not a flattering angle. I'm probably just going to speed this up anyway, but I wanted to show that I actually do make my things. I just realized I haven't done the thing on camera. I swear I know how to crochet, don't make me look bad. Okay, anyways, I feel like I just show all of my... I swear I know how to crochet. Why is this happening to me? Girl. Okay. Should have just done the gills on camera. But it's okay. She's already almost done. It's fine. It probably doesn't even look that bad, but like, I feel like I make derpy faces while I crochet. I guess I could have just done like normal people do and like record my hands as opposed to my face, because while I crochet I'm like but anyways, we're almost done with this. Also, I hear quite often that my tension is really tight. I don't know. I've tried to loosen said tension and I don't know how. But yeah, there's a little, the little back frill. I'm gonna weave in my ends and then do the gills. You guys made me nervous. You made me ink. Well, he's giving blind box or gift for my 3-year-old. But I'm gonna do the gills and see what we think in a minute. Oh my god, I take it back. I know I said she was gonna be ugly, but her's cute. I think maybe I just did the single crochet 3 in the wrong deal. I think it's supposed to be in the stitch after. But it's just a little too late. And now this is how she's gonna look. It's okay. She's fine. She's a cutie. So now we have purple. Oh, my big man hand. Got the fuzzies. Anyways, pink, purple, green, and blue. Cutie patooties. Now, I know I said I was going to make an orange one. An orange axolotl before we go to the gym. But my husband's out of the shower. So it's probably time that I get ready. Then we're going to go to the gym. I'm going to come back. I want to do, like I said, orange, yellow, red. Maybe a black and white one. And then we'll have like 8 colors. So that I think we're going to be set. And then we can look for a big axolotl plushie pattern. Yep, that was a lot of words. I did it. Good morning, fairy friends. We are on April 3rd now, but look. I did it. And I made an extra pink because I imagine that those will be pretty popular, but yeah, I did it. My daughter and my father-in-law are out in the garden right now, so if you can hear that, I'm so sorry. That's a tiller they got going. But I'm gonna go ahead and have my morning pick-me-up and probably look around on IG for a larger axolotl pattern. So I'll update you guys whenever I find one. Hello, fairy friends. Today is Monday, April 6th. That being said, we have 5 days until the Hinesville Flea Market. I feel a tad underprepared. It's a blessing and a curse. I found another show that's free next month, May 9th, and it's like a plant swap. People bring their seeds or cuttings or for like propagating plants, and they trade them with other people for free, and I think that's really cool. And it's being held at a thrift store called KB's Hidden Treasures in Jessup, Georgia. I've never been. I saw pictures that she had posted this last weekend, and I really wanted to go, but instead we went to Vidalia and thrifted on Saturday, which is why I haven't had a clip filmed since I think Friday. Because Saturday we went thrifting, shopping, got last minute things for Easter. Sunday was obviously just Easter. So had a good weekend with the family, but I feel a little behind, and that's okay. It's okay to take time to rest. In other news, while I'm just like totally off topic here, I've lost 30 pounds. Do I realize that I'm still a chunky monkey? Absolutely. Do I realize I'm now 30 pounds less sexy? Absolutely. But I just had to share that with you guys because I was super excited. Now, back to the plant thing, why I feel like I'm kind of behind. I'm super excited for the May 9th event. I'm super excited for plant swap. I'm super excited to meet new people. My girl, Victoria, I cannot remember, Rooted and Bloomed Nursery? Rooted and Radiant Nursery? Yeah. I'm going to tag her down below because my memory is horrible. But she's actually the one who let me know about the May 9th event. And of course, you already know I had to settle with my girl. But to stop the long-winded conversation, I started crocheting plants. This is my first one. She's a sweetheart Hoya plant. And while I was thrifting, the goal was to thrift pots for these. Like, get more vintage instead of just like the same Walmart, Dollar Tree, whatever pots, which I'll probably end up doing. But these ones actually turned out they came from Dollar General. So they have a pretty cute spring section that might be on clearance now. Not sure. But I found this for 99 cents at Salvation Army in Vidalia. It's giving like yellow tulip, yet also Swiss cheese vibes. I want to make a monstera and put it in there. Shout out Sam from the Black Sheep on Facebook. She gave me the idea for that. She's a plant lady like me. I'm more of like a gardener. She's more houseplant, you know? But also, I thrifted this. This doesn't have a tag. But this is pretty cute, pretty basic, pretty something that you'd see for a starter plant, you know what I mean? But both of these, hang on. That being said, they just swallowed my little plants. Rip! So I gotta thrift or buy smaller plants for that one. But this soil I filled with polyfill, and that was okay, but I decided to make a larger one for my other pots. Now too large. I'm doing great. I'm 0 for 2 now. But I have to thrift more pots because neither of the ones I'm doing are working. Might just have to freehand because the soil's not working with me. But this is filled with oh my god, the little like the beanie baby things. You know what I mean? Like the pellets, the weighted pellets. There we go. Yes, yes. I figured that would be better because then, especially if it's like a crocheted pot, which I might end up doing for those two, it'll weigh it down and they won't be like blown all over at the market. You know what I mean? Um. Oh, and I have one more thing. I was gonna just like singularly pot flowers. I have that one, that pink one, a variegated yarn. I had a red one, but my daughter stole it. She's a beef. Beef is what she calls thieves. So just so we're clear. I have. That's her playing in the background. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more flowers that I need to put on stems, and then I need to work on soil, and then finding or crocheting a pot for all of those. With that being said, I should have 3, 6, 7 plants already made. I just need to attach them to soil and put them in a pot. But I'm going to put a pause on that because that's not until May 9th, and my Hinesville Flea Market is in 5 days. So I really need to get back on track on prepping for that. And I would like to remake all of the axolotls because they take like 15 minutes a piece. And if I actually like lock in and make them, it should only take me a couple hours to remake all the ones that Kenny bought. Which, like, shout out my girl for supporting small businesses. Love to see her. I also need to crochet the raccoon keychain for her order. So yeah, I will update you guys when I can. Hello, hello, fairy friends. Today is April 7th, Tuesday, April 7th, and I have 4 days until the Hinesville Flea Market. So I'm probably going to be wrapping up this video fairly soon. I guess. Brought to a theater near you. No, not really. But I'm going to try to put the mic there today because I have more things to show you. So yesterday I didn't get a whole lot done. I think I crocheted for like 2 hours maybe. But I made some swinging pets. They're like the kind that you put over your rear view mirror in the car. You're just going to be swinging. Happy to see you. I made, that one's supposed to be a bear. I feel like he gives more like Scrappy-Doo vibes. I don't know. Maybe I should have embroidered his nose instead of using a button safety nose. There we go. Yeah. And then I have this little guy. He's probably my favorite. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, what? Get out of town. He's a cutie patootie. And then, ooh, I dropped them all. And I got this little chicky dude. A cutie patootie. I feel like that orange was like a really bright, vibrant color. Very bold choice of me. This one was the first one I made. And I feel like he's super tiny, but that's because my tension goes crazy when trying a new pattern. So that's okay. And I tried to make a little pig on a swing, but I made his arms too close together. They have to be like kind of far out so they can like hold the swing, because you like sew it on through there and then connect the other chain to the seat. You know what I mean? On the first one I made, this one, I kind of sewed the swing to his booty, but I don't really like that because what if something happens to the swing? Then you could at least have a separate plushie, you know? So on the other three, I just left him alone. Then on him, I messed him up because it was like 11:30 at night and I was so tired. So I just kind of made him to be a cute little piggy boy. The pattern didn't have a tail and it didn't call for the nose to be a different color, but I thought that was so cute. So the goal today is to make a pig, go on the swing, and then I want to make one more of each. So that's 6 total that I want to do. And then hopefully these don't take long to make now that I know what I'm doing. I feel like that's how every pattern is, but now that I know what I'm doing, I feel like it'll be easier to get it done faster. As with any new pattern. I don't know, I'm not looking anymore. I'm sorry. You're up here. Your eyes are up here. Uh but after that, I want to start prepping for the April 18th market, in which I just want to have like more crochet plushies done. I think I want to do more like larger items because a lot of my stuff is like this is as big as it gets. I mean, I have a few other things, but I always get stuck in the mindset that people aren't willing to buy the larger items because they cost more. But I'd still like to have a couple options for people that would be interested in buying the larger items. You know what I mean? Just because a few people don't buy them doesn't mean that nobody will. So I'd really like to bring a few bigger patterns to the April 18th market. But for now, just want to finish my pets on swings, maybe a few more keychains. Because I got most of my jewelry caught up in the last video. I like restocked the jewelry and keychains and such, and bracelets. I actually brought bracelets back, but I really like having that as an option because not everyone has their ears pierced, and a lot of kiddos are like, "Oh my goodness, your stuff is so pretty," but I don't have my ears pierced, and I have clip-ons, but I can't point them out to everybody that comes, and not everybody's like trying to read all the little print that I have on everything, you know. So I'm just gonna have bracelets to be more inclusive. I'd like to make. Bleh, bleh. I'd like to start making necklaces again soon. I feel like I really fell off that. But I've also been having a polymer clay itch lately, so if you see me make any of that soon, mind your business. I've told you explicitly I don't have a niche, and I just do whatever the noggin wants to, okay? Um, I'm already almost 5 minutes deep into this, so I will wrap it up. But yeah, the goal for today, sorry about my child in the background, is to make 6 more swinging pets and maybe some plants. So we'll see how far we get. Pray for me. Hello, hello, fairy friends. Today is Wednesday, April 8th. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to update you yesterday, just between gardening, cleaning, momming, crafting, doing my website, all the things. I got preoccupied. But I'm here now to show you what I made yesterday. I stayed up pretty late last night, probably until like 2:40 because I was adding my crochet items, my crochet inventory to my website, which is fairywhimsicalcrafts.com. Shameless self promo. But I that whole section is actually called Chris's Yarn Cuties, and it's because my 3-year-old calls all of my crochet creations a yarn cutie, and I just wanted to memorialize that in my shop because that is precious and I love it. Um, so hopefully, if I'm doing this a few years down the line, I'll be able to tell her that sweet story. And yeah, um, but to end that ramble, I'm gonna go ahead and show you all of my swinging pets. I actually have one in my car at the moment. It's a chicken. I have a chicken swinging pet. I'll have to well, if you check out my socials, you can see it honestly. But here's my least favorite. He there's nothing wrong with him. He's supposed to be a bear. To me, he's giving Scrappy Doo. I'm pretty sure I'd already showed him to you. Uh, I ended up making this extra little piggy because his arms were too close for the swings. So both of those things might end up being put in mystery boxes. I like to have those because they're super popular at markets. I made a TikTok at the last Hinesville flea market just about like come set up with me and stuff. and it got over 6,000 views. And for my small influencer, micro influencer self, that was a lot. And a lot of the people that had seen that TikTok said they were going to come out this month. So I'm just trying to make sure that I have a good variety of things and a good amount of things. I haven't even started to count up my inventory and see what all we're at. So I'm probably going to wrap up this video today so that I can edit it, post it, start on the market vlog this Saturday, make sure my inventory is all good, and then prepare for next weekend, the 18th, for the fire relief fundraiser in Screven. So without further ado, let me show you the rest of my swinging pets, even though I'm sure you've already seen them in the clip before this. Here's a chicken dude. I got 2 of these and one in my car, so I made 3. I've been on a kick with these for the last few days. Here's a second one. And then these guys, so cute, the little duckies. I love those. And then I gotta say, I think the rabbits are my favorite just because their ears are so cute. I cannot get over it. Like I said, I have 2 chickens, 2 ducks, 2 rabbits, and then I made the pig. And on the pattern, they don't have a little tail, but I had to add one just because I thought it was so cute on the little pig that I had already made. So there are those. I have 8 total. 8 total that I'm going to sell. One's going to go in a mystery box. And yeah, I'm going to have to make 2 mystery boxes. My little's yelling for me. 1 second. Okay, I'm sorry. Where was I? I guess I shouldn't have started until I was done buffering. But yeah, those are the rest of my swinging pets. There's a bear on that pattern too, but I only have these 2 shades of brown at the moment. And this brown's way too large for the bear in my opinion. Maybe if I do like a white bear or like a gray one. The brown one's just so cute. It's giving teddy bear, you know? But I'm going to make 2 more mystery boxes. Make my free goodie bags. Update my inventory. Edit this video. Upload it to YouTube. And then tomorrow I might just be organizing and doing all that, getting change from the bank. And then Friday I need to do my eyebrows because girl, what? I need to do my eyebrows, and I like to do something with my hair instead of just wearing it in a braid like I always do at markets. But we'll see. And then Friday night I'll be packing up the car. I'm gonna do my nails because there was no need. You can see it. You can see how bad my cuticles are. But I digress. So yeah, Thursday is just gonna be like wrapping everything up. I did not have time to make the car hanging plants, potted plants. You know what I'm trying to say. You understand English sometimes. Same. Didn't get a chance to make those. If I do crochet anything else for the market, it's probably going to be chickens because they're one of my more popular items alongside my mystery boxes. And I only have 1 gray one, so I'd probably like to make 3 white ones just because those go quick. They sell like hotcakes. And then maybe a brown in this color, and maybe one in like a variegated because they don't take me very long. I can literally just like idly, not the fluffies of yarn. I can just like idly crochet them without having to look at the pattern while I watch TV or anything really. So yeah, I think that's going to be the end of this video. If you liked what you saw or you liked the vibes and whatever, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified when I post. Like the video, let's comment a chicken. Let's comment a chicken if you watch the whole video. Yeah. Thank you if you made it through all my yapping, and I'm so sorry about my cat. If you can hear her in the background, she's of age. We need to get her fixed because I'm tired of hearing her in heat. Might cut that out. I don't know. You never know. Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching, fairy friends. Have a good weekend. And if you're in Georgia, you're local to me, I better see you at the flea market this weekend. Bye.